Hello, hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Hayden, Rose, Chipper. Welcome in. It's Final Fantasy XVI day. Recently, my days are like divided into Final Fantasy XVI days and non-Final Fantasy XVI days. Yeah. And I was gonna say Final Fantasy XVI days are happier days, but considering what happened last stream, I am not sure anymore. Happy Tears from Ramon, I hope so. Please. Let's go back to Mother. Yes, I hope we can visit another Mother today. I hope. And for someone that has no, like, what's the word that I want? No context. For someone without context, this phrase must be very weird to visit another Mother. I hope you guys had a good week so far, a good day. I have nothing to say aside. I really hope I will not cry the same way I cried last stream anymore with this game. Please. This is the only thing I ask. Alright. But considering, like, this is very weird. Like, they really got me from the heart, because it's the same guys that worked on 14, but I'm not sure if the writing is from someone from 14. I will have to look into that. However, I only cried like 2 or 3 times in 14, and 14 is fucking massive. It's huge, and I only cried like in the 2 last expansions, when the story really got like tense. So they already made me tear up, right? And I don't know, a third of the game, a fourth of the game. I'm not sure how long we are into, but well, it's a story. You can bet that if you play 16, you will have like heavy emotions. At least hunts are closed now, right? Yes, I am looking into that. I am looking forward to some fun. Like, let's not fun. Think about the end of the world every time. Right, so without further ado, let's go, because I missed the game and I wanna play. Let me know if the sound is too loud or too low, if anything sounds or looks different, because OBS didn't want to capture my PlayStation today, so I had some other means to capture, and so let me know if I need to fix something, like the audio and stuff. Alright, last time we played, Otto said that Martha disappeared. And Martha is a very good lady, so we really need to rescue her. Or find her. So far so good? Okay. Good.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled. bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
So they went after Martin. This is not good. And there are new side quests. Oh, okay. In here. But Martha is important. Martha is more important. So we go to Martha first. We go to Martha first. I don't think any side quest will disappear from now on, so we can go back to that later.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Yeah, it's bad. What a mess. Okay.
Fucking Imperials. If they hurt Martha, they'll have the whole rest to answer to.
Oh, at least the mercenaries are on our side. You're just casually standing there being pretty.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. The boys from the garrison might still be nearby.
Found her. I'd rather know. Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
I'm sorry.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will.
Alright, so they...
Before you go,
what?
one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling.
Culling?
I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
There's another... There was another thing on the quest. It doesn't say in here. Okay.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Your mother, I bet. What is culling? What does this word means? I don't know this word. Okay. We go straight to that. No making any stops.
Look. Up ahead.
Martha? Martha! Oh gosh.
Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something. tell us what happened?
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
No hanging, Martha. I don't allow that.
Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far. Even for the Empire.
I don't remember how to do this. I don't remember how to fight. Come back in here. Phew. Since Mommy's responsible again? Yes, she's that kind of bitch. And 10 of 10 killing her. If I have the choice, she's dead. No redemption.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
The bearers are dead, and the priest might be him. The priest. Okay, I'm better.
No.
Gosh. We were too late. What about the priest?
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And you're dead.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
So that was the... Shit. Missed. Oh, okay. This is SOV.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Black shields, and the words that the guy spoke about might be something like the vow of the old shields. And look, we have a new thing in here. What's this? We have a new thing in here.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
He was taken. But I hope he is alive. Okay, it's to this side then. Can I enter the house? Oh, I can. Okay. Oh my gosh. They killed them all. Holy shit.
The abbot.
Dead as well. Damn.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Yeah, they become stone.
He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true.
Yeah, they're not all dead. Unfortunately.
The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive?
And he's dead. Became stone.
He's gone.
Was I the only one that read The Breath of the Wild?
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha
Yeah,
said
they were
rose
very
from their
brave.
beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course.
Hello, Nora.
Cole and I
Look
will
me.
remain
How are
here
you
and see
doing?
to the Imperials.
Please, my dear, play 16, Final Fantasy 16 today. So if you are avoiding spoilers, I hope you're doing well. I wanted to let you know that I truly enjoyed watching your stream. Aw, thank you. By the way, I don't want to take up too much of your valued time. Ah, it's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. I am an artist and I can show you some examples of my work. Oh, I'm not looking for anything right now, but thank you. Look at the weather. Oh, the weather is as sorrowful as the situation. Sheesh. So, where are we going? Oh, okay, there. Thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. Is there... Okay, I need to go up. Can I go from here? No. shining. I need to really get used to the new combat. 3 icons is a hell lot. Excuse me? Look at the side of that thing. Oh, it's something special. Whoa! It's a rank! What? Hello! This is so cool! Notorious marks. Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. Alright!
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? So I say. Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
It's a floating eyeball. What's this? Ouch! What in the heck? Come on, Clive, move! I bet you. Staggered! Move. Ah, come on. Oh, no. That's bad. Juby's not fighting with me on this one. I'm just curious. Ah. Whew. Nice combo. Back in here. Ouch. Stagger! Nice, in the air. It's a hun, yeah. I noticed. Alright.
You didn't see that coming.
Dead. Phew. Yeah, it was a cool fight. And where is Jill? The heck? Jill left me alone.
That must be the bridge.
And it was a rank C hunt. I can only imagine the trouble that ass will give me.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
Pretty words.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back.
It's really
Cole
more
is
than they
worried
deserve.
All right.
Shouldn't let they die. You know, in the middle of nowhere, rot. I need 1 minute. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Didn't know you could find hunts in the open like that. Thought you had to start a quest or something. Maybe? Or maybe it was like, this is the way they are introducing you to the system. Like, this is the way you trigger the quest to start the next hunts. And then you have the hunts available for to get the quest, you know? Maybe it was just some way to introduce. Martha, you're here, thank God. You should not be in here anymore. We should go with me to the hideaway.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
It was not.
You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
Are you sure, Martha?
If you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
So she's staying and fighting. What a lady. What a lady.
Those poor souls died to give me a chance to save others. I won't let their sacrifice be in vain.
Well done, well done. You do well, Martha. You are a great girl. Oh. There's a plus sign in here. What's that? What is that plus sign? Plus mean more things.
Oi, you there! Well, don't just pass me by.
What is it?
You handy with that sword of yours? Of course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds?
Chocobo riding? Maybe we are getting mounts?
And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Are we getting
Chocobos?
Chocobo?
Fighting bandits.
It's true.
I don't believe about fighting though.
Footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Well, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Okay. I wonder if the second
There's a
thing.
good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
You'll know
Oh my
her
gosh.
when you see her right enough.
Oh no.
will.
We are losing some very important thing in here.
And give those no good bastards a hiding from
We
me.
are passing by a very, very important thing in here. So he is asking us to go after a chocobo, right? To save the chocobo and her flocks. Would it be like the babies? The small chocobos? I'm not sure. But the name of the chocobo is Whiteheart, right? Something like that. It's white. Look at the name of the quest. White Winged Wonder. Who the heck was a white chocobo back there? Who had a white chocobo that was brave as freaking hell? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, we're doing this. We not... Gav, wait me for a little longer because I need to retrieve my chocobo. Oh my gosh, it can't be here. It can't be here. I will use a potion without wanting.
That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Whiteheart. Oh my gosh, if she doesn't have an eye, she has a very badass looking scar on her eye. We know it. We bloody know it. Oh my gosh. Would be pog as fuck? Yes. Would explain why she fights. Because, well, she's brave and all. And she was the seed of a knight. Look. There's a feather. It's white. It's white? Oh my gosh.
A white feather.
Very big feather. Could use it as hair accessory.
Speaking of brave birds.
Ambrosia.
Looks like they went that way.
Ambrosia. It's a very bad name for a chocobo, but I get it. It's fine. There's an item there. We get the item? I guess so. And like, Clive, are you dumb? How could Ambrosia be one of a kind if your father also had a white chocobo?
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Your father also had a white chocobo, so Ambrosia is not one of a kind. There are other white chocobos. However, I'm pretty hopeful that one is Ambrosia. And she's fighting. Look, it's not showing the other eye.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you?
I'm gonna kill you.
Bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Nice combo. Oh shit, I missed. Missed. Whoa, there's a big one. Whoa, hello. Joe. Come on, Clive. Staggered.
Nice try.
Ow. I don't have potions. That's not good. We'll take that. I think he means her personality, maybe. Now we see the other eye. I need to see the other eye. The other eye. Excuse me, it's her. That's her.
White heart, I presume.
The freaking turtle read.
You know her, boy.
Do you know her? Of course! Clive, you're dumb!
That scar.
Clive, you're are so freaking dumb. It's oh my gosh!
Ambrosia.
Something good! Happy cheers, happy cheers! Oh my gosh, Ambrosia!
You survived.
Oh, such a good girl! Give me the option to pet the chocobo! Oh!
And you found yourself a flock.
Oh, so cute!
Is it over?
So cute, Ambrosia!
Come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
How long chocobos live? I have no idea.
And not only that.
It's mine! I'm taking her away! Find yourself another bird hero.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. I reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
Something. Yeah.
Where does it go?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
Yes. That's the thing.
Told you. And it seems our pals agree.
Now we found a bunch of chocobos.
You want to come with me?
Oh, so cute!
Bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Are you gonna give me a saddle? Is this the name? Yeah. We can ride! Fancy! Very pretty. She has an Oh my god, she's so badass!
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She's so badass!
She does.
Holy shit!
How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides.
She's so badass.
We'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
Oh.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind.
Yeah, so cute.
Best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
It's cool that they're reusing an NPC that we helped in the past.
You take care of your flock.
People still go.
I'll call you when I need you.
How do I call her? I need her now. Still the prejudice after all this. Yeah. A little bit, right? We can change the world and with just a few things. Ambrosia tag. By spots on the words of childhood. Alright. Chocobo unlocked! So now we can ride a chocobo? How do I explain? After 18 long years, Clive has finally been returned with his faithful steed. Hold R3 and defeat 7 Ambrosia and axe to mount. Okay, R3. The music! Hold.
Run like the wind.
Ooh, nice. I see. Oh, that's cool. Oh, nice, nice, nice. What does this do? I don't know. She jumps! She also jumps! I'm so happy now! We have Ambrosia! Look! Jill! You have your own chocobo! Good thing, right? Elsewhere, Jill would be running on her own. Holy shit. Aww. This is why it's Ambrosia and two small chocobos for the party. We might have a third companion sometime. Can she jump over a fence? I'm not sure. Is there a fence nearby? I don't think there's any fence nearby. But we will try that out. We will try that out when we have the opportunity. This two is still inaccessible. No other side quests up there. Not in here. Not there. Okay, so guess we can return then. We can go back. To the hideaway. I'm so freaking happy. You have no idea how happy I am that we have Ambrosia back. Thank God.
Where's Gav?
Hold on. Martha is saved. Is there anything else in here? On that thing on the beginning. So let me get the thing on the beginning, and then we'll be right back. Saku, welcome in. Thanks so much for the lurk. I hope you have a good time. Excuse me, sir. You're so far away. Maybe lady? No, it's a boatman. Okay, the boatman. It's a man.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere. Which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative.
Why not using the real instincts?
So I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
So yeah, he may very important thing there. He spoke about a very important thing. The blight take away the ether of the land, right? So anything that is alive, it will rot in contact with the water, the cursed water.
Good girl.
Ah, let's go! She made a big jump there. Oh.
Felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
You're finished.
Missed. Well, hit us a few.
It's over.
Missed.
It's over.
Pretty. We have a bunch of money.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
1 second. There we go. Head home.
With that log, so
Here we have the tea. Obelisk.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
We collected.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Oh, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
I like the name.
Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Good. Argo, I like the name. So the new thingy there, the red, the green thingy. I wonder if it is like, oh, I wonder if it is like reputation, a reputation rank or something. Maybe because, well, people see us as outlaw, so we really need to change people's mind. I'll have you know that Ambrosia S is pretty clean. Yes.
Gav should be back by now.
Mm-hmm.
I hear there's trouble.
Gav! I wanna tell you something. Guys, I wanna tell you something. Since we couldn't we couldn't have some heart-to-heart time with Sid, right? I was watching the VODs, the 3 first VODs of the Final Fantasy game, and I kind of noticed that there's some connection between Clive and Gav. So I am hoping for that. Gav is a good guy. I would happily date Gav. Yes, that's it.
Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
Gav, are you
Kind
drunk?
words you're after. You're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor.
Very tense.
They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
It is time!
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
It will be the last one.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
Drake's Breath.
Shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield.
But I thought all Rosfields were dead.
Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then.
I'm not sure that we can... Wait, Gav. Everyone is so helpful. It seems too easy. Otto's counter is now open. Let's see that. Seems all the bearers burned their tattoos. It's not burned. They didn't burn. I think it's another word. The following handaway facilities are now available. Alliant reports, Patrons Whisper, and the Hunty Board. Let's go. Oh my god, Gav, 5 years too slow. Did you just seem too quiet for it to you as well?
Waiting for indeed.
She pointed the breath. However, I can understand that she is quiet about going anywhere near home, the bloody islands, because she was taken there, you know. She was their prisoner. And Nectar! There you are, Kupo. I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar?
The matter is this, Kupo.
The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not, Kupo. I knew that already. And that's why I need your help, as I need not remind you, Kupo, I am the mightiest of all Mughals. No fiend on the forest. So fast! So I need to slay them all. Okay.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment. The people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Thank you, Kupo. So good to have found someone who understands me. I am your Mughal. Reports of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted to the hunt board in hopes that fearless heroes such as Clive will take it upon themselves to hunt them down and slay the notorious marks. Oh, so we hunt that. Good. And there's 2 more. Clearview in Sunbreak. And the Broken Hilt in Rosaria. Holy shit, this is big. So... hold on, I'm confused. So I don't need to accept anything. They will be there. Okay. The Broken Hilt. Alright. We know there's a big dragon, wyvern or whatever on Rosaria. What's this, sir? Is he here?
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Sure.
Come to claim your just desserts?
Completing side quests will earn Clive renown. You see, it's a currency, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit the Zihan, the Patron's Whisper, in the Hideways Mass to view current renown level and accept any donations available. Oh, holy shit! Your merry band of outlaws and its dashing deeds of daring do are all the talk amongst the lady of the court. We have gathered together several items of worth that you might continue your gallantry.
All yours.
Our order is one built on pride, and that does not mean we are too proud to give thanks where thanks is due. We may have failed Martha once, but never again. Oh, the bloody axes. Meteorite, cool.
Here you are.
So... 85 and 100. And we are a spark of hope. The rank spark of hope. Alright.
All done?
Cool.
Clive. Here you go.
There's no new side quests.
Think you can help?
Okay. What else do we need in here? There are new things in here. Oh, there's a new quest. Oh, so further away. Okay. We are looking. Excuse me, Vivian.
Here for another of my lectures.
What do you
How may I
have
help
there?
you today? Of course.
What's new in here? The chocobo? I'm sure it's in here. Cute. Is this song? Wow, so why the girl that appeared once in a cutscene isn't here? Maybe she's important? Or at least, like, we have a place and everything?
I have the details here. Study it well, Clive.
The black shields. Black shields. Rosalith. Yeah, we're going to port Isolde. The Americans are coming down here. Alan. The Wallow is not moving for now. The old Drake's head is black now. Look! There might be something here. There might be.
Thus ends today's lesson.
I am not giving up on having something still alive in the northern territories. I'm not giving up hopes. Because the map... We're going there, it's fine. But the map still has a very small white thing in here. So the blight didn't get them all. Not 100% full. It's behind the black hammer. Goods! Wow, this is huge! Oh my gosh! We are deep into them. Okay. They are plenty in here. Oh, cool.
Won't be long now, Martel. They'll try your apple. See, I was hoping to speak to you.
I'm here.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Okay, sure.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory.
Aww.
You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
We're eating fruit. Nice. Let's deliver this.
Did you come through the forge today? It smells like...
This place is huge. I'm so lost. I'm pretty sure I did a different...
Sid built this place?
Wow, I did... I did a whole... Okay, it's fine. We are discovering new places. We're discovering new places. Such a big place, I got lost.
So Martha's all right.
Yep. You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
It bugs me that people call him Sid.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they?
They are.
I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
It's like calling him Batman? Yes. That's pretty much the same vibe, I suppose. But still, it bugs me. It bugs me a lot. It will take a while.
And you say Sid built this place?
We build it together. It's a common effort. Hi. Hey, everyone loved it, that.
The Cursebreakers sent their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but
You did! Very good.
you're kinder to me than I deserve.
By
Nah,
the way,
it's fine.
Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Aw, so cute. Wholesome for a change. Wholesome for a change. Alright. So now we journey over. It's a different map. Southern Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Joe is really something that's bothering her a lot.
I always knew that I would return one day.
Yeah.
Return to Ironhome.
You don't have to if you don't.
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Joe was really bothered by that. Yes. Bloodlines, let's go.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
Maybe.
More than likely.
Yeah.
Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visited.
This map is huge. Oh, it's the same one as the other one. Okay, but now we came from below. Okay.
Many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Will there be... Yeah, the map is huge. This is what I want.
Faster!
Excuse me, you won't mind me taking this?
Time to
Shit.
fight. You deserve a rest.
I really don't... Chocobos, I didn't want to fight. Ugh. Missed. Ow. way is really this side. Yes. But first, I must check this part. Up in here, might have some. Okay, the bluebird. There's an item there. There you go. There's a lot of chocobos in here. Holy shit.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Black shields? We need to kill them.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
Should kill them. We should kill them.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you the first.
Excuse me, merchant. I am in need of potions.
What's mine is yours, for a price.
What's this? Oh.
There you are. You won't be
An
disappointed.
elixir. Oh.
Much obliged. Fare you well.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
100? I heard it were 1,000.
So I guess that if we attack the Black Shields in here, we will be causing more harm than good.
You seen them, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know.
How'd you get it?
But we need to find out.
Firebrands. This is how they call the branded that hide their their brand.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great,
and it's just as swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
They did burn their tattoos, it seems so. I honestly understood that they did something else, not
These people
burning.
live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire?
Maybe your uncle?
A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do?
Yeah, she's
Next
not
village will yield
alright.
more answers.
Perhaps.
She really looks troubled. And it's not like only for the with the perspective of going back to Ironhome. It's something like maybe it is.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Maybe the whole situation triggers her, right? Oh, we have fallen hunters in here. Maybe the whole situation triggers her.
Ever since the Apollo tree, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother
Mist.
crystals collapse.
I have an idea. I don't like it.
Missed. So the ruin guards are walking around. Looks like she has a lot on her chest. It's about to burst. Indeed. I feel that. Those things are going to activate. Yeah. Is there anything else to this side? What the heck? Blind shields! Should we? I guess we should.
More of my mother's men.
You're dead. Black shields, what a joke. Is there anything here? Oh, it's a chest or something. Hello, Cece. How are you doing? Welcome in. Oh, should we pay attention to here? Increases aerial combat damage. Okay. How are you? I'm doing good, doing good. Hope you have a good day.
Disky Warwick gifted a tier 1 sub to Sarah's.
Thank you so much for giving a sub to Sarah's. How are you doing? Mind you, spoilers are 13. Oh, I mean 16. Phew. How are you doing? Hope you had a good day, you both. I am repeating myself because I'm dumb. Yeah, to the side. What are the plans for tonight, Sissy? Are you streaming? This was fast. I'm so happy to see you. Aww. I'm happy to have you around. And maybe you're streaming? Good, good, good. Hope you have a good time. Are we coming to the right path? Yes. The mountains are massive, huge, and more men. Change. Ooh, the camera. Nice finisher. Wow. Can't cam. Oh no. No. Mako is not there. She's sleeping on another place. Let me give your points back. I should actually... Let me try something. There you have it, Mako. she grew fond of this bed recently. She's a small furball in this. Pet the cat, pet the cat. She doesn't want. She doesn't want. There you have it. Wait, where's the path? In here. Ooh, there's blood on the floor.
Blood, Clive.
Fresh blood.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
So they were actually looking for us? Ah, so we're doing this. Heal that again. Stay on the ground. Or not. Marco, stay there. Stay there. Oh, there's one alive. Interrogation time.
What I want in the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
What?
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
I don't understand. What? confused. I didn't free anyone.
Find something, boy. Death.
Marco.
Found her.
Oh my gosh. We really need to kill his mother.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
She's so mean. She's positively a demon.
Madness drives her, and I will end it.
My gosh. There you have it. Now Clive wants to kill her too. Amazing. Good.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
Yes, we can't.
But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Yes. Which is true. Yeah, we are very close. You see, they came through here. Shit. Fuck. Oh, there are even more people dead in here. Oh my gosh. They killed them all. There's
They're
so
approaching Newer
many.
Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Wait, what?
Fly, Ambrosia.
That'll do, girl.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
So this is... Ah, this might lead to the capital. Yeah, this leads to the capital. This probably leads to capital.
But this is their home.
Yeah, that in there is the capital. There. This bridge leads there.
I'm hungry.
You find no succor to the south travellers, nor beyond the Bua. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own land.
That's gosh. The heck with the lady, man? What's her what's the problem with her? Ah, fine. It will be a bunch of crimes. Missed. Nothing there. What the heck with the lady, man? It seems that, I don't know, losing Joshua made her very crazy. Absolutely crazy.
What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
I don't think he will. But we will see.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
I think she was already crazy. Yeah, but then like even more.
Have mercy. Voice-ridden dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here. Fuck off. Chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all. I said, where were you, filth? Back to your style. Cut you down where you stand. Destroy it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Another way in. She's power hungry as fuck. Seems like that. But how do we get in? Through the
I thought we might
sea?
be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. But Lazarus...
So are we going
We'll
through?
find our way into the city there.
Alright.
If you're sure. And the entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
Nope. Not at all.
As long as it is abandoned.
As long as it is abandoned. Yeah, it probably is not abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Alright. we in Port Isolde.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Here, anything here? No. Chest. Good. And so, can I get inside here? Nope. Okay.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Oops.
Or not.
No, Clive, wait, don't kill them. Okay, bandit.
You're finished.
There we go. They were bandits, so yes, it's okay.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
It's the sun! It's the light! Tyler? No, it's not Tyler. Tyler is the other one.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
I'm sorry, I killed your friends. Or are they not dead?
Founder, it really is you.
It is.
Sir Wade!
So wait.
He's alive! He is alive, so Joshua didn't burn him.
We can speak inside.
What about your friends? Okay, they're not dead. Okay, whew. I've never killed a man, I suppose. My gosh, he's
And
alive.
those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown.
So she had a child.
I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready.
I think Tyler didn't survive.
If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
We help, of course.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
So only that died and the Lord Commander? It seems that Sir Tyler as well.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
You're telling me that's the question.
18 years a long time?
Tell us
Yes.
then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Inn have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
The true shoes of Rosaria. Let's go.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
But then, like, the lady, the mother, can, like, summon more Black Shields. You know, I'm pretty sure she can have a very big army at her disposal. For the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions. Okay. Okay. So let's go.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
Yes, it is.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Faster!
sideways. How was the Black Shields?
Come along now.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
You!
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come!
Yeah.
Die along with your flame!
You're so dead now.
For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Now your magicians are dead.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Holy shit! Ow.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Let's try.
You're so far away. Come on, in here. Oh, that was easy. There is the friend in terrain, the third chocobo. Yes.
Albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
There's a good boy.
Wow, this was the fastest stagger that I ever got.
them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Oh, yeah. Phew. The friends use limit break to help heal. Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting about the limit break. I need to remember.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I.
Where's Wade?
It worked. It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
I would not be that hopeful.
Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
Yeah, that's
And then
as I
it will
said.
all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So
Very, very pretty words.
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
This guy's a true shield. Yes, 100%.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Ah, so it is the uncle!
Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Famously dead.
A way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
We have a seal now. Let's go.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Yeah, you see, Tyler didn't survive. He was gravely wounded.
If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Let's see Uncle. Uncle is a good uncle. Uncle, I need a boat.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
But they don't need, like, you see, they don't have their swords.
My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And me needs to string us up himself.
But we don't need our swords. Look at the size of the axe.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosefield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot.
What?
Loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod.
What?
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
He's crying!
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
Oh, it was a theater, a play. Yes.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint and the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
Oh, so
I
wholesome.
have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
Uncle, spies? We need to be...
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
The good plates. Oh my gosh, I like the uncle. The same way I liked the father.
Her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have
Joe is
wreaked
not
much
well.
for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
Weeks?
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. Besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Yours.
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
And
Say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
hey, Valo, be careful with spoilers.
I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Jill is not good. She's not well at all. She knows that monster all too well, yeah. Jill is not well. Develop and grow, right?
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung a sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
You're not a monster, Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it.
Yeah, it's a very important promise.
Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
If not for her facing, her demons would... her demons, this would be a nothing but happy moment. Yeah. Facing this, You don't need Shiva power, but we will be getting Shiva power. Sooner or later, we are getting Shiva's power. There's no doubt of it. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Very good. Very good idea. You have another plus in here. Let's get the plus. This scene has nothing short of amazing, yes, from acting to composition. Yeah, the shit is well written.
How did we never
There are
hear?
new billets being posted every day. Not enough swords to see.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So...
Respect? Not sure.
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Okay. Good approach. Blackthorn! You! Feeling unwell? He's not even hammery. He's not feeling well.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
He's having imposter syndrome.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale.
Full of ale!
Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Okay, Karen. Karen.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned
Smoke's not good for you,
become
Karen.
leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe... Cairnorvin, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
So let's get a hunt.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Alright.
Yeah. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
So let's go. It's very cool that like the one quest interacts with another. Like one extra content, like the hunt. Hi, Nathan. Did I hear you say you were hoping to hunt down Griffin, Kupo? Then I do have the Bennett for you. An especially horrible one that locals call Dosmere. Alright. Near Cairnorvin to Westgate. Okay. Am I doing something wrong? No. So we teleport there, I suppose. North Reach. Because it's here. It's all well connected? Yes. Am I doing something wrong? Because... the quest is still there. River Gate. You're looking for the West Gate, so it might be around here?
Come on.
Drew is with us, okay. What's the heck? Oh, I see. How do I go through here? Well, through the woods, I suppose. Raptors. Ugh.
Time to fight.
Get down. This is not in here. But there is a path in here, then maybe.
Ready, go?
Ah, mama. Tree. Yeah, just in here.
Thanks, girl.
Well done, Jill. Wow. Also, I just reminded something. We have a bunch of abilities, right? Alright, we have a lot of points. Holy shit. We have enough for one ultimate. Ooh. Problem is, I'm using one of the Phoenix for the wolf likes. Unless I master it, then I can put it on Garudas. Because honestly, I'm not getting Garudas. Wow, the Garuda one is very cool though. Eventually, we're getting all of them, right? So hard to choose. Because we're getting this. Yeah. And then here, on this, we put this. And here, we put this. No, wrong one. Judgment vote. So this is not the way that I want to go. West gate. Maybe it's around here actually. Wait, I cannot. Fine. It just bugs me that the quest is still there. Why the quest is still there? Not like find the griffin.
Good day to you. Sid.
Oh, they called me Sid in here. That's cool. Is this thing... This is not closed anymore. I will check it. Then again, how? How do I?
We get from the tailor all but worthless.
Maybe in here? Then down. What do we have in here? I hope you guys don't mind me checking. Oh. Ah, this was where Benedicta was hiding. Ah, okay. But there's a chest. Goblin coin. Goblin? So Benedicta was in here. I see. Okay. Teleport back. Got it. The good thing is that the exploration gave us the chest. Hayden, did you do the Griffin quests already? Not there, here. You are much further than me. Oh no! So I'm giving you spoilers. That's not good. That's not good at all. Avoiding quite. Avoiding. That is not a griffin, it's a dragon. So it's not in here. Does not matter, huh? I kind of feel sorry. Thank you. I would like you to have all the experience, you know?
Others don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Oh, so we are going to the right place. This is a fancy griffin arena.
Straight home now.
I like it. Hello, Griffin! You're so pretty. I have a mount. I have a Griffin Mountain 14. You are as pretty as them. Hello, let's go.
Another work will have to wait. Morgul, look sharp. Yeah.
Ow. Girl. Hey, come back in here. Hold on. I am listening to... I guess there's... Hold on. I think there is sound coming out of my controller? I keep listening to this, so give me 1 second. I will try to fix it. It's bothering me, and I wonder if it's the microphone is catching. That's because my controller is right in front of the microphone. So hold on. Alright, might be fixed now. Holy shit.
There's a good boy.
Ooh, my life. Ah, okay. Can you please stagger? Thank you. Whew. I need to jump. And we level up. Good. Oh, we got materials. And he's dead, unfortunately. Oh.
Something there, boy.
Oh, are you hurt?
Could that be our man?
Maybe. He's hurt.
Are you all right?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. A cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Tell him that our blacksmith is having an imposter syndrome because of him.
Well, consider me flattered.
Join the place.
He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
You should join the hideaway.
I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some griefs to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you.
Lena is missing her human. Lena!
Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Yes. Also, we are... Oh, I see. In the corner. Daddy didn't go home yet. Husband came home and left for gym session. So as soon as he left through the door, she started meowing for him. The way Mako is attached to me, she's attached to my husband. Which is, like, balanced, right? One catch to each person.
A bit of luck, Clive. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him.
Lena meows very, very lowly and very rare.
Along with his regards.
It's very cute. Unless she does that in 4 a.m. in the morning. Because I have a light sleeper and I wake up anyway. The microphone will not catch it because she meows very low.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself.
Lena.
I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
Very good.
Back, Blackthorn.
Welcome back, Blackthorn. Craft me into some new shit.
Turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
So what's the new thing about this? Because the quest has a plus sign, so...
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
From the present to inspired in a blink, yes. This is how imposter syndrome works. A diagram come to Taily. Diagram? So you have recipes now. Drake sleeve belt recipe unlocked. So now we have diagrams, huh? You have obtained the design draft for the Drake layer spout. Design drafts unlock new crafting options. Okay.
Clive.
Now he says the word, the name. He calls me by name.
What will it be?
That's cool. Electrum. Ah, it's from a hunt. I see. And a bracelet as well. Gelatinous mass. Well, we have hunts to do. Let's do the hunts. For better gear. We're not going to destroy Mother without better gear. Alright? Better gear is needed. Time to start getting good stuff. Exactly. Hello, sir. I mean, lady.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
Yes.
Here you are.
Berserker ring. Such as is the renown of Sid the Outlaw that much of his clientele would rather spend their time prattling on about your endeavors than making any endeavors of their own. For that, I feel I owe you at least a portion of my earnings. A particularly enumerated sort left this on the nightstand. It served you better than it did him, a busy courtesan. Okay, so this goo goes super up. Alright, I want to check the ring. Temporarily increased attack proficiency with each precision dodge. Ooh, it looks nice. Looks very much nice. Alright, let's see this. So we do have clear view and some brack. And the broken hilt in Rosaria. So local map. Broken hilt. Broken hilt and here. I wonder if it will be in the same place that we fought the last one. The last Drake.
Ready, go?
In here.
This might take a while.
It will not take a while. I'm avoiding them. Yeah, it's right there. Really?
Yeah.
I need to trigger the cutscene. Belfragor. Ouch. Ow. Missed. Ow. I don't have many potions, which is a bad thing. Nah, come on, Clive. Come on, Clive. No. Should have replenished. Oh, fuck. Phew. No. No. Shit. Ah! I need to replenish my potions. Ouch. I know. I know. It was so close. So close.
Anything catch your eye?
I got full potions.
Much obliged.
Oh. Huh.
That all, is it?
Okay. It's fine. We cannot play the game without dying a timer or two.
You deserve a rest.
I started with the wrong one. Out of the way. Stinger! Very pretty. Ouch.
Nice try.
It's a bit mess sometimes. I lie. Ouch. Here you go. Whew. One is down. This was hard.
Hope there aren't any more of them.
That's some good damage? Yes. Phew. Alright, the other one was in some break. Here. Clairview, it was around here. So we teleported here. However, the dragon didn't drop the item that we needed.
Do you see anything you like?
So this is a bit of a trouble. Yes, we could.
Back again.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Look at this place.
Oops. Probably because you can farm it later on. Come on. I just want to get the item. There you go. Butcher. Wonder if it's that lady. Maybe it is. Yes, it is. It's her. Aruna. Right.
If that's what I think it is, this isn't gonna be easy.
Stagger, come on, there you go. Ow. Woo.
It's over.
Phew, this one was very easy. Easier, at least. Any clown to die?
Rest well. I know I will.
And no drops from the ones we need. You're getting better too. Yeah, like when I stay a few days without playing, I get rusty. But a few more battles in, we get going.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady.
Back, are ya? So, will it be?
I am curious about this. How do I get this? Electrum. There's a sign in here. It's the sign of the hunt, right?
Fine.
Guess we have to wait. It's not for now.
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver.
I'm not
From
sure.
spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
I guess.
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
We have
Fantastic. Thank you.
cooked some weird things.
Dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Alright, let's do this. Excuse me, can I have the real hideaway music playing? Thank you. And they're not to change that again. The audacity of the game. No things in here, I suppose. Alright. Here. Martha, you doing good? I will try. I will check on her. Martha, you doing good? How are you doing?
Should have stopped them. We should have fought them off. We didn't.
How have you been?
I want to ask about you.
Most folk round here. So I told him everything. Reckon they'd spare you? This town is ours.
All right.
You stay safe now.
You seem fine, so I will leave it to that. The following chivalry will be repaid with a swift boot in the ears. Mucking, stacking, packing, picking, palming, foosting, fingering. I loved it. I loved it. You're the guy that yeah, Brennan.
You're the one who saved Norris.
Yes.
Way back when.
How is Norris?
Doing well, you know. Sent me a letter. Got a little place of his own down by the border, where no one will ever find him. Touch wood.
Nice, nice. Good to know Norris is fine.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other, don't we? So, about the price of them turnips.
Welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up, hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer, when there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that, and even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Alright.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Going for the scorpions then. Whoa, it's far away. Okay. It's first thing first. Torgo, come on in here. Torgo. He's a good boy. Yes, good boy. Now we go for ambrosia. Eat pet ambrosia then.
Stay sharp.
Don't you go causing any trouble.
Good girl.
Let's go, ambrosia. Yee! The weather is too bad in here, huh? We're going for the scorpions. There you go.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
Nice AoE. No, no, like this. Come on in here. Get over here, right? Nice. And then we have a bunch of scorpion tails.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad. Or any worse.
Already worse at least. Ah, very good. There you go, Ivan. Ivan?
You find our
Ivan?
mystery ingredient?
I did.
I did indeed.
Marvelous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here.
No, I won't be trying. No. Ah, my gosh, no, I don't want to try this.
I present Chances
I don't
Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity.
Go back to obscurity.
Let's eat while it's hot.
No, I don't wanna.
Not hungry.
Holy shit.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
Okay, go. It's all yours. Ugh.
Odin's teeth. What, the salt on the senses? It's like choking on swamp water.
No surprise!
And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine.
Fine! Excuse me!
You're welcome.
No!
Share this gift.
Share! No!
To the steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
No.
Sure she will.
Oh my god, that's terrible. Ew. Gross. Gross. The fuck is wrong with this guy? I have no idea. Oh my gosh. Ew. I need to check the... Let's check the solar. Oh my gosh. That's... My gosh, okay. Martini apples. Ambrosia stack. You're filling up the place. Filling the place up. And we have this. Reading table. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Read. From Gav, alright. The Dominics and Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, fangs buried like slummed curs, but neither wants to make the first move. It's almost as if they both realized what a stinking pile of chocobo shit they have stepped into. If I were a man to lay wager, I would put my copper on this conflict not playing out anytime soon. I shall keep you appraised. Alright? Oh, wait! My Lord Marquis, I ask once again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back at the Lazarus. But certainly you can understand that you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. In the short time since our reunion, you have sworn yourself to be the self-same man I falled into, still made those many years ago, a true bearer of your father's legacy. As if only Sir Tyler, the Lord Commander, and all the others who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame now burns. To you and your cause, I hereby pledge the swords of the Guardians, and am proud to stand alongside you once again. Aww. From Otto. Otto? Why are you sending me a letter instead of talking to me? Led from the yard ran up a basket of martinis just this morning, sweet as honey and crisp as the morning breeze they were. I told myself I was only going to have one, but I reckon if no one else listens to old Otto, I don't have it too either. You let Nigel and his lot know they have done a nice job. There was a time you would catch none but Sid sipping on this, that further foul bite. But for him, it never were about the flavor. It was about what they represented, our ability to make it on our own. And look at us now. Sid would be proud. Indeed he would. Jill, we can surely talk, you know. What's wrong with the folk? They don't talk to me. They want to send in letters. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Okay, you're forgiven then. With that, we had more time to speak to each other in person. But for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. Chill. Love letter, maybe? I am glad to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia. Or should I say, Whiteheart? You told me once how your Chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate. And here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing the exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, did they, Clive? And this was the first one from Gav. Alright. Chill, you are forgiven. However, like, hold on. Jill was in here, you know? I think I know where Jill is. Jill is in here, contemplating the dead water.
One way or another.
She's... You see, girl, if you weren't talking to yourself, looking at the dead waters, think about how the future and everything that you want to face of the past, you would have more time to share and enjoy your present with Goodman Clive. You know, look at him. He likes you, you know. But oh man. I know one thing that I should do, and that is to save, because I didn't save the whole streaming. There we go. And don't forget they have been together for 5 years now. Yes, I was speaking to husband about that. I do believe Clive is virgin. I 100% believe, and I will fight alone on the hill, that Clive is still virgin. Until they say that he's not, he is. Because, let's talk to why. Let's talk to why. Why I believe that. First, in his teens, he was too busy training, trying to be a good shield to protect Joshua, right? He was too busy. And they were just like childs. Jill was too young. There was no vile thoughts on their heads. Only my lady, my lord, and cordiality. All right. So no fuckery during the teens. All right. So then he became a bearer. He became a freaking slave on the army, on the Empire army. Do you think there are ladies on the Empire army? Do you think? Even if there isn't, I only think they would be bearers, and I don't really think there are any ladies on the Empire army. So he was for 13 years in the army, with only guys around, and I don't think. Well, we do know that he's bisexual because we could choose that. However, I don't think he did that in the army. He was too busy about vengeance. He wasn't even considered human. Exactly. Like, only a bearer would lay with another bearer, but while they have a master and they are slaves, I don't think they even think about that. Clive would think about that if he wasn't so busy with vengeance. And even if he thought about that, no one else would be willing to lay with him, right? So this is why I think about that. So then we have the beginning of the game. He finds Jill. We find Sid. We tried to lay with Sid. Sid didn't want us, all right? And now 5 years later, and they are still weird with each other. they act so weird with each other, like the sexual tension between them both, that I don't think they made. In 5 years they were busy being Sid the Outlaw and rebuilding a hideaway, and no, they didn't fuck. I am pretty sure they didn't fuck. How can you know nobody would want to be with him back there? Because he was a slave! And you cannot... It makes no sense that there would be ladies in the garrison. It would not be ladies in the garrison. Only other men's. So unless Clive laid with a man, he's a virgin. 100% he's a virgin. One thing I know for sure, he didn't fuck Jill.
How did we never hear?
He didn't. He and Jill never made it. They never made it.
How may I help you today, Clive? Your benefactors are a generous lot.
A candle in the night. We ranked it up. Oh, It used to be. I would step into a tavern only to find myself overwhelmed with requests to sing tea on the boat or the choral and the serving girl. But now, all everyone wants to hear is all everyone wants to hear of is Sid the Outlaw. You have made me a very rich man, my friend.
Here you are.
Cool.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Thank you. We're not proceeding right now. It's almost 4 hours of stream, so we will be calling it a day. Let me see the music.
Well.
A rose is a rose. Fancy. Where the heart is kind of sad. And this is from morning. Alright, be back to Hideaway. Hideaway. The best music of the game. Alright. I guess it's here for today. One thing that I will be doing, but I'm not sure if I will probably be doing it off stream, is talking to all NPCs and ask about those things. All NPCs has extra lines after the
Watch yourself out there.
After the time skip. But since they are not they don't have voice over for everything, I will be reading it on my own probably. I will show you guys if there is anything cool in there. Alright, so we have nothing in here. There's something non-accessible right now. Okay. And in the world, there's no quests either. Alright. So be good for today. Let's see if there's anyone that we can raid. Oh, it seems that Eve is just starting Final Fantasy XVI, so I think it's safe for us to go there. Here are the raid messages. The first for subscribers and the second for no subscribers. Yeah, he will be way back us, so no spoilers for us, so it's safe to go there. Let's cheer him up. Thanks so much everybody for coming. I hope you had a good stream, a good time, and we will be back on Thursday, right? And we will be going for mothers then. We will be going for mothers for sure. So my bets for next stream is Iron Kingdom Army, Joshua, and Utma, or Utma's servants somehow, and of course Mother. So we'll see it all on Thursday. Alright, thanks so much again for coming, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.